So it's September 9th and I'm sitting with Muse at the Mohegan Outdoor Center. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good. So you're a Sobo.
I am.
All right. First question. How'd you get your trail name Muse?
I'm doing a fair amount of writing out here and also just kind of generally chasing inspiration, right? And finding a lot of inspiration. Yeah, I write, I did in this hiker logbook right here. I write a lot of haikus in the logbooks. And then also just a lot of journaling and stuff like that. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Do you have a muse? Is somebody
sometimes.
a muse? Okay. I had to ask that question because muse.
I think that, and
most artists-
actually another hiker asked me, are you the muse or is the trail the muse?
Right.
And I'm like, yes. Because I don't know, I kind of like, I'm trying to seek inspiration, of course, but I definitely want to pay that forward too, right?
Cool. That's cool. Why the AT? And why Sobo?
And why Sobo? Well, why the AT? Just, and I'm not out here. I think a lot of people are out here like processing something or possibly escaping from something or whatever. I'm not that guy, right? I had a great life at home, great corporate career, and all of that. It was just like I still feel like there's more to life.
Okay.
Right.
Cool.
And a fullness that I'm, that is manifesting. I mean, I'm almost halfway through now. And so I've seen that, what I thought was out here actually is, so it's, so that's why the AT. Why Sobo?
Yeah. Why Sobo?
It's funny because it was circumstances that got me to Sobo.
Okay.
I started the trail with my daughter who graduated college this year. So she had to graduate first, put us into June.
So you had to wait.
So you had to wait, right? That had been the plan for, sorry, a little bit of breakfast left over there. That had been the plan for about 3 or 4 years. And so I kind of had been looking forward to Sobo for a while.
Sure.
Initially thinking Novo, just because that's the popular thing. And,
Right.
Now that I've done it this way, and now that even that was even leading up to that was the plan and everything, I'm like, that's the way to do it. Just kind of, it's a perfect initiation to the trail up in Maine.
It's got to be tough though.
And then, it was. There, no doubt it was. I spent a little time in Gorham, New Hampshire, just kind of recuperating before I continued on. But I continued on. Okay. Right, and then just kind of. I don't know, and then it became bigger. The hike became bigger too, right? Okay. I got where I got a lot more connected with the rest of the Sobos and everything, and it's been a wonderful thing. But yeah, now it's
Have you been doing solo or you have a family?
Kind of both.
Okay.
I'm a little separated from my family at the moment.
They south of you?
What's that?
Are they south of you?
They're actually north of me.
Okay.
Well, it depends. One of the guys is south of me, but the rest of them are all north of me. So gotcha. I'm kind of sandwiched in the middle.
Got it.
Yeah, but we keep up every day and we text every day and yeah, so it's pretty cool.
That's cool. Is this your first through hike?
It is.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Any aspirations to do any of the other two big ones?
I think that would be great, right? It's going to be really difficult for me just because of stage of life, right? I actually am still putting a child through college right now, so if I did, it would be out another 10 to 15 years.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
Yeah,
that's great. And you started June
5th.
June 5th. And you started with your daughter, though.
I did start with my daughter. Yeah, that was awesome. She came into it kind of always saying, well, I might go all the way, but I'm going to go see what this is.
Okay.
And she, as she did Katahdin and the 100-mile wilderness with me.
Oh, that's great.
Which was really cool. She did finish in Munson. Okay. She just became inspired to go ahead and go after starting the career.
Okay.
So that's what she's at home doing now.
Hey, you never know. She may come back one day and say,
I've actually had that conversation with her. I was like, because I initially envisioned this back in 2018.
Right.
And being in, I mean, I guess back in 2018, I was 40,
Okay.
right? So like being 40, having, you know, kids who were going to go to college, like I said, my daughter just graduated, my son's still in there. And it's like, I kind of put it out in the future. So I just said, you know, if you ever regret leaving the trail or just want to go back and do it or whatever, you saw me do it. Just put it out
Just
in the
do it.
future, and then all your decisions can kind of just point to it for a while
Exactly.
until you can do it.
That's cool. That's cool. Yeah. So when do you think you're going to finish, roughly?
I actually want to finish on Thanksgiving Day.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I have accumulated a lot of gratitude.
Okay.
I was always aiming for around Thanksgiving, and if you talked to me about a month ago, I would have said, oh yeah, I'd love to finish on like that Tuesday and be home for Thanksgiving or whatever. I don't know, in the past week, I've just become inspired. I want to finish on that day.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
That'd be great. Where are you from? I didn't even
I'm
ask
from
you.
North Carolina.
Okay. All right. So you headed home.
I'm headed home.
That's cool. That's cool. Last question. One tip for a new backpacker.
A new backpacker.
A new backpacker. One tip.
I guess always just to stay humble.
Okay.
Right. I'd done a fair amount of backpacking before I came here, and maybe this was even something I sort of did right, because like I knew coming into it, there's still just gonna be a lot that I don't know.
Right.
You
Sure.
know?
I'm sure you're learning every day.
Yeah. I mean, don't avoid a gear shakedown. You know, I mean, just be humble and
Right.
look for those folks who have been there
They
before.
want to
you.
help you. Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's great. Good. Thank you for the tip. And hey, best on your journey, man.
All right. Thank you very much.
All right. Thanks, Muse.